What is up, Team Happy and Fit? I'm setting myself up here. I want to come at you right now, live. Let me see if this is even working. You're on my heart. Let me see real fast. I want to make sure this works. Okay, sweet. You're on my heart for a couple of reasons. One, some of you have reached out and you're just feeling a little overwhelmed, or you're feeling bummed because you poured your heart into a social media post. Or some of you are feeling burnt out. Some of you are having a hard time balancing coaching and life. And I just wanted to come at you because, one, I've been doing this for 3 years. I've been doing this for a long time. I did it when I was planning a wedding. I did it when I moved across the country, when I had a full-time teaching job, so I totally get it, and I don't want to be far removed from you, and I just really want to share with you some helpful tips that I have on how to make this work. One, coaching is a lifestyle. It's not something that should come naturally hard, if that makes sense. Meaning, if you are working on yourself, that is the number one priority as a coach. You're working on your journey, your mindset, and honestly, your mindset is going to be the thing that determines the longevity of your business. Your mindset is going to be the thing that influences what you do from here on out. Your mindset is going to be the thing, even outside of coaching, that is going to determine what you do in life. Your mindset is key to this business. And now, after being in this business for 3 years, I realized that my mindset is the key to everything I do. The way I treat my family, the way that I treat myself, the way I have perspective, the way that I dream, that my mindset is the thing that is either going to hold me back, it's the thing that's going to give me fear, or it's the thing that is going to make me prosper. So a huge tip I have for you besides self-care, every single coach, whether you're a VIP coach on our team, whether you are a business runner, you are just wanting to do this full time, your self-care is so important, but your mindset is huge. So beyond social media, messaging, doing your power hours, following these trackers, getting on Zooms, doing all these things, you need to work on your mindset. Some of you have been coming to me feeling afraid. Some of you have been coming to me feeling doubt. And I just have to say, I am so incredibly thankful that you're reaching out. The fact that you're reaching out is just demonstrating how much growth you're experiencing. You reaching out is you being vulnerable enough to admit that you're struggling. And I think that that is a huge victory in itself. So I really want to give you some praise for that I think it's great you're reaching out because it matters to you. With coaching, you are going to have to figure out this balance. You do not want to be on your phone all the time, right? You don't want to be constantly thinking about your social media, constantly thinking about, am I being salesy or am I not? You just have to own your own truth. When you are in, you are in, and when you are out, you are out. There is no rule book in this saying the only way to be a successful coach is if you're working 10 hours a day as a coach. That is not true. The way you're going to be successful besides self-care and mindset development is you creating boundaries. I turn off all of my notifications on my phone. I can't even see when I have text messages. Some of you, you go crazy with that. I can't even see if I've had missed calls. I can't even see how many Facebook notifications I have. So it's really, really important for you to establish those boundaries, okay? That you have to realize it is okay that you're only checking your inbox once or twice a day. There is no rule on you having to check it every 20 seconds. When I'm in my inbox, I'm focusing on sending out messages and building relationships and those things. But when I'm done with that on my checklist, I'm out. I'm doing something else, if that makes sense. I really encourage you to just evaluate where your frustrations are. Are they frustrated? Are you frustrated because you feel like you're comparing yourself? Then another boundary you have to set is creating blinders and putting blinders on, not following and checking your news feed. I know for me, when I check and scroll my news feed, it defeats me sometimes, or I just feel anxious sometimes, or I just feel not enough sometimes. So for you, are you comparing yourself to other people's drive and hustle compared to your own, feeling like you have to do more and be more and all those things? That's a lot of pressure. At the end of the day, I always want to ask myself, did I win the day? Did I share a part of my story in hopes that it empowered someone? Did I build a solid friendship or relationship through my message thread? Did I reach out to someone on the team or inspire someone on the team and make them feel like they're enough? For me, I have to really evaluate the small wins that I've made, and it could even be something simple as I finished my workout today and got that done. You have to kick that doubt and that fear to the curb. And if you're a newer coach and you're just trying to figure this out, I just need you to know that you will, once you just keep going and start to understand your groove with things, okay? It can be really overwhelming jumping in as a coach, just because it's all new to you and you're feeling like you have to chase this perfectionism. You have to chase this the result. And so much of my time is saying this: your confidence is not found in the results, in rank, in Success Club, all of those things that are great to move your business forward for sure. But the thing that is in your confidence is the journey. And this business is going to make you feel like you're in the valleys, and in this business you're going to feel like you're at the top of the mountain. It's going to stretch you, it's going to grow you, it's going to literally challenge you in so many ways. And the reason it's going to challenge you is because you're working on life. You're working on becoming a better person. And I think a lot of people don't want to deal with that they don't want to deal with vulnerability, that they don't want to deal with their problems, that they don't want to deal with doubt, they don't want to deal with fear, they don't want to deal with insecurity. So the easier thing to do is quit. The easier thing to do is create excuses. The easier thing to do is blame, right? Where, no, you guys, like you can establish boundaries in your life with coaching. You don't have to be on your phone 24/7. If people are not following you and you feel like you're not having good traction, instead of getting frustrated, and I really think your mindset on it breeds the frustration. So if you're like, my team's not doing anything, or my followers, my social media is not doing anything, I think it's going to continue to manifest into not doing anything, versus taking a step back and being like, how can I grow from this? Like, what does my avatar need today? What am I struggling with? Am I struggling with feeling not good enough? Maybe I should post about that, right? I think that this business is amazing because it stretches us and it grows us. And I really encourage you guys to go to the resources page. Check out the graphics that say life balance, I think, is one. Self-doubt is another. Fear, home work balance is one. If you're a mom, check out the how to balance coaching and being a mom. And I just really encourage you guys that this is the one job that you literally get to live out your truth. This is the one job that you get to be 100% you and authentic, raw, real. And I just can't express to you that you just have to trust this process of growth. It gets easier. It gets easier when people say not yet. It gets easier when you have 0 likes on your social media, to keep on going and keep on empowering other people. And I just want you to know we're here for you. I really appreciate all of you who've reached out if you're struggling. I also appreciate all of you who are celebrating and excited and really crushing it. I feel like I go in waves of I'm crushing it, I'm not crushing it, I'm crushing it, I'm not crushing it, I'm feeling on top of the world, oh my gosh, my business is falling apart, my social media is amazing, oh, my social media is terrible. I definitely go in waves too, but I'm always working on my self-growth. I'm always analyzing and evaluating. And for me, coaching has been a part of my life. But at the same time, I'm not trying to be on my phone 24/7. I don't want to be in my inbox 24/7. I want to spend and be present with the people that I love, but I also want to empower other people. And if you're feeling stressed, you guys, there are so many good resources. You go to Google and be like, what can I post on social media today and to empower someone? I guarantee you'll have ideas from that, okay? So stop trying to spend hours and hours of crafting the perfect thing. Just roll with it. grow with it, learn from it, and just know coaching requires you to become a better person, and that is going to stretch you. It's going to be uncomfortable, maybe painful, and I just can't help but tell you it's worth it. Actually, in the resources tab, you should go to the I Quit button and watch some of those videos. You guys, if you think long-term with Beachbody, I always think long-term. I never think immediate. If I were to think immediate, I would have quit a long time ago. If you're expecting instant gratification in this business, it's not going to happen. This is a delay result business. What you work on right now is going to benefit you 6 months from now. If you are truly working on yourself, if you are truly in the trenches, if you're really trying to figure out how to work this thing out, it's going to benefit your business 6 months from now, 3 months from now. And you have to think long term with Beachbody, okay? What you're doing in the grind, in the trenches, is going to help you long term. For me, I saw that from day one. I know that this is going to help me 5 years from now, not necessarily tomorrow. And with time, I have grown. Over these last 3 years, it's been incredible. And I look back, each day took a long day. Each day was like long or hard or easy or whatever. And then these last 3 years have flown by. And I already know the next 3 years are going to be insanely amazing. I cannot wait to look back 6 years from now and just be like, oh my gosh, I see it now. Beachbody, longevity. Beachbody, long-term thinking, not short-term thinking of frustration, doubt, fear, okay? You got to understand, when I am struggling, I always know I'm going to get through it. If I feel like I'm in the valleys, I'm like, I just got to keep moving because I'm going to grow from this. And that's the mindset I have. I really encourage you to reach out. I really encourage you to fight through this and put on your gloves. And you just have to trust yourself that you will figure this out. All right, you guys, have an amazing day. We are going to be having a Zoom tonight. I invite all of you guys to join. It's going to be on PicMonkey. All the graphics you see me make in the team pages or things like that are all through PicMonkey. How to put your picture on there and erase it and make it look all pretty. Graphics for your challenge groups, all those things. I just really want to walk you through PicMonkey, and I love PicMonkey. I really enjoy it, so I really want to share with you the tips and tricks that I have with that. All right, y'all, I'll talk to you later.